Hi, today's video is going to look at four directional kicking. Four directional kicking is used to practice and perfect our kicking techniques, but also we can do it in a small confined area. We should be looking to have the correct, perfect technique, look at the right application of it, an understanding application of it, and use the correct foot parts to deliver the kicks that we're delivering. What I'll do is I'll go through each of the kicks and I'll explain each one of them, and then I'll demonstrate it in a four directional format for you. We'll do the basic kicks and then we'll go on to more complex kicks. Okay. So first off, we're going to go through front kick, at Chabasigi. With this we need to be using at kumchi. So the front of the foot is to be used with the ball of the foot and extending and through. So again, from here, extend the foot through. Notice how the heel comes up to the backside before I come out, and that knee is coming up. Notice the knee spring out of each of the kicks as well, which gives me the balance, the poise to come out of it. Next we're going to go on to Yok Chabasigi, which is a side front kick. This is different, whereas before we had my pelvis staying straight as I came through. Now that pelvis is going to extend through so we have more reach on it. Okay, now we're going to do another variation. We're going to do a front checking kick. So, Apcha Momchugi. Now this is to stop somebody rushing in onto us, and we use the whole flat of the foot. So from the heel all the way to the Apkumchi. Notice how it comes straight out. It's not coming up, it is coming straight into that oncoming aggressor into us. Okay, let's move on to turning kick. So with turning kick, we're using our kumchi again. We're looking at a 75-degree angle to deliver it, and we're looking at middle. So we're looking at shoulder height with the kick. Make sure once we've done our kick, then we recoil it back in again before we knee spring and come out of the techniques. Notice the arm position as well. As I'm coming up, this arm is on top, this is next to my badge, which will give me poise and give me that balance. Side kick. We're going to do three versions of side kick. Firstly, we're going to do with the strike, so it is a hammer fist coming out, must be eye height. The other hand comes back to the belt. We'll then go around and do it in a pulling motion, so we pull the hands back to the lower rib, to the side of the body. This is where we come into the secondary patterns, and then we'll do it with a guarding block with it, which happens when we come into our third degree patterns. Okay, so there are basic ones. Now let's go on to some of our more complex kicks. Next one we're going to do hooking kick, which is Golcha Chagi. With this it's a blocking kick. So what happens is somebody is punching through into us and we're hooking over the top, the same as we would do with the Golcha Maki, with our block, but our foot is coming across. So we're using the outside instep of the foot. So as the punch comes into our middle section, or it could be a low section, it's going to be a kick, then our foot is coming out and across and blocking that technique. We're now going to do a reverse hooking kick. So Band-Aid, Gotchaki. Now what we're doing here is we're using the heel of the foot. You won't find this in any of the encyclopedias or anything that is in any of the patterns, because it was not taught by Grandmaster Choi Yong-hee. Basically it's put in a little bit later, but it basically uses the back of the heel and it uses a striking technique to the body. So very similar to what we have with the reverse turning hooking kick, which is Band-Aid Dolyo Goromaki. But the goro comes from the verb of to roll up or to roll in. So the idea of that one is as the foot comes round and in, it pulls the individual in towards you. So it's more of a defensive technique to actually control the opponent rather than a striking technique. And it's done in a reverse fashion or reverse turning fashion. So the reverse doesn't mean the reverse of the reverse turning, but it means the reverse of the foot, so the heel of the foot. Next we're going to go on to side checking kick. So Yopcha Momchubi. Now with a side checking kick, what we're looking to do is we have a kick coming into our lower section, and what we're doing is we are checking that kick so that it's defence and a block to it. We should be coming in an elliptical move, coming down into it, and we should have a bend in the knee of around about 30 degrees at the end of the movement. Next and last, we go on to our side pressing kick, Nulyo Chagi. Now this is an attack, and we're looking to actually strike just below the knee. We're looking to lock out the leg as well, our leg and our knee joint. Unlike the side checking kick where we had that slight bend in the knee, we want to go through the target and to below the knee. Nulyo Chagi. Okay, there you go, there's the session for today. So practice all those kicks, make sure you do both legs. I've just done the one leg so that you get a good idea of it, and also to cut down time of the video. But do both legs and look to perfect each one of those points, and to make sure you're using the correct foot part and the correct tool, and making sure you understand what the application is. Okay, thank you.